Okay.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Yo, what up? This is Lane LK, aka OneYoungsta, and my boy Avery.
What's going on, everyone?
We're here chopping up geek with our girl.
Tegura.
All right, and you have a YouTube channel, right?
Yes, I am GeekyGirl. I do GeekyGirl reviews on YouTube. I've reviewed comics and movies and cool toys and crap.
Ooh, okay, word. So, really quick, who's your favorite superhero and why?
Cross between Deadpool and Harley Quinn. I like anti-heroes. I actually have a tattoo of Harley Quinn on my leg that I'm not taking off my shoe for. But I really love Harley Quinn.
Why?
Because ever since I was a kid, she was like my favorite thing ever. She was smart. She's a doctor, and she's a complete and utter sociopath, but she's happy, and she does whatever the hell she wants, and she's happy.
Because she's a sociopath, they kind of tend to do what they want.
Oh,
That was my role model.
Now, are you talking about the Mr. J, or are you talking about the comic book?
Both. I grew up with the
that.
cartoons,
Yeah.
and now I love the comic books.
Okay. Now, Deadpool. Why Deadpool?
Kind of the same damn thing.
Now,
Deadpool is fucking hysterical. Yes! Trolls are hysterical. I go online and like watch the stupidest videos just to read the comments from the trolls. I actually subscribe Nicole Arbor just to read the trolls.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just for the listening audience out there, she is truly a Harley fan because she does have on a slight Harley montage on. Nothing too skimpy or crazy, but it is, she's down for the cause.
Down for the clown.
True.
Down for the clown. There we go.
So, since you like Harley and Deadpool, how
Not
would
a
you
big
rate...
fan of the Red Hood kind of knockoff version, but he is funny.
All right. Now, how would you rate the Deadpool film out of 10?
11.
Ooh, so
This
you
is
like-
the
so you
first
really
film.
enjoyed it.
This is the first film I've actually wanted to watch the actor commentary.
You know what? I'm interested to see the commentary too. I'll be honest. That film,
Is that
the
on DVD yet?
On
yeah,
Tuesday.
it is.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, because I
You know
forgot
she-
the digital version is. I keep forgetting the digital version comes out earlier because I use Voodoo. Like
See,
crazy.
I will wait just for all the deleted scenes, the bloopers, and the commentary.
Well, see, Voodoo has
Plus,
that.
it's still in theaters if you go to Bowtie. Not Bowtie. Not Bowtie.
What?
The Bird.
The
The
bird.
Bird. The
Ah,
Bird,
yeah, I forgot. Second run theaters definitely represent that. But now, from the trailers that you've seen, how excited are you for Suicide Squad? Or at least Harley's portrayal in Suicide Squad?
The first commercial where she was in it, I was kind of scared because she was just portrayed as kind of a ditzy idiot. But the second official trailer
Uh-huh.
made it clear that she's not just an idiot, and I'm so excited. Although DC has a history of screwing up movies so epically that they managed to ruin
Not
Batman.
Batman.
$250 million, and they spent like half the movie on flashbacks and hallucinations.
Now let's get to that because I wanted to talk about that since you like Deadpool. One of the big things that I think that we should take away from that film, even though I guess no
Don't
one's
say
really
the R rating.
No, the
Good.
biggest thing we should take away is that and they haven't fully disclosed it, but for approximately $60 million, we got a very enjoyable movie.
Amazing.
So if you're spending twice that and almost like 2.5 times that, why am I not having a good time in the theater?
Because they tried to pack too much shit into that movie.
Not just that.
Okay,
Well, let's
tell
not-
me
let's-
tell me
The
who's
editing
going to...
was bad. The editing was
Not
bad.
just that, but tell me who goes to see any Batman movie, I don't care if it's Batman versus Superman or any Batman movie, and doesn't know how Batman became Batman. Everyone knows his freaking parents were
All right,
killed.
okay. All right,
We already-
all right. All right, listeners. All right, we
That's
started
why
out.
the Civil War, at least they didn't expound
Well,
on
you
how
already seen it.
Spider-Man
Well, we
became...
already
Hold up,
seen
have you already seen it?
Woo!
Okay. Now we can't do spoilers. We can't do spoilers.
I won't do
Spoilers.
spoilers. I'm good at not
Alright.
doing spoilers.
All right,
We'll
so
talk offline.
since she's already told us her favorite heroes and why. So now let's delve a little bit into Batman. We're not gonna. I know that I'm apparently getting my check from Marvel. I've been getting my check from Marvel for like the last month or so. But let's delve into if you didn't enjoy Batman versus Superman, and it's pretty evident. Why?
To be fair, I'm glad I saw it in theaters as opposed to on DVD.
True.
Because the fight scenes were incredible. And they were definitely worth seeing on the big screen. But it just didn't grab me in the way that would ever make me want to watch a movie again, like any other comic movie. I mean, even Flashpoint I've enjoyed a couple of times, Red Hood. DC makes some really good movies, but usually they do the good animated movies.
Yes.
Wait, did you like the Christopher Nolan Batman?
I suck at actors, I'm sorry. Which one was he?
That was the Christian Bale. I'm
Oh.
Batman. I have a raspy voice.
Yeah, he was decent. He wasn't great, but he was decent. Mostly what I enjoyed in that series was the villains and the conflict.
Okay.
They
That's
did good
the
with
Joker.
that.
I know you like the Joker.
Actually, he was good, but he wasn't that great.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to seeing how they do him in the Suicide Squad. It's very different from the comics, but it could be interesting. Then again, I've said the same thing of Lex Luthor, and that turned out to be funny, but wrong.
Lex Luthor was so... Oh, man.
You enjoyed him?
All right.
He was good, but
They would have made
Batman
him better
versus
as
Superman.
an independent villain.
This is... I've never been so disappointed in a film that I was excited for. And I know there's a lot of people that are like hate the movie. I don't even hate the movie. I just feel like let down. I just feel like I left the
That's
theater
why I'm
just
scared
like
of Suicide Squad too.
see,
No,
I
but
feel like before
this is-
Suicide Squad looked good, I'm scared that they might go back and do some stuff because they were all the crap they got for Batman, Superman.
there's a difference. The big difference
Like the
is
first
director.
couple of trailers, I'm like, okay, cool, but then all the stuff they were talking about after Batman, Superman, I'm like, please don't go back.
But
and
those are rumors.
change.
None
Yeah.
of those are confirmed. That's another thing.
Yeah.
The internet, those are rumors. People are just saying that because they don't know. That's just like the people online that are like, we want to see the 4-hour cut. No, you don't. You do not want to see a 4-hour cut of that film. Because
the only thing I want to see is the extra 20 minutes with Aquaman, and because they did so much merchandising for that character that I feel like they've got to have something of quality.
What
I want,
merchandising did they do?
like the pop figures,
Yeah,
the
the pop
doors,
toys
the,
and all that, yeah.
Oh,
like if you
okay.
got the Marvel or the DC Unlimited box, like the entire thing was dedicated to Superman versus Batman. But they had the Aquaman door as well,
Oh, okay.
and
it's just,
there's a lot of it.
or how.
I work at a GameStop, so I see a lot of the random merchandise.
Well,
Okay.
how about the graphic design team that Lex Luthor had working on the icons for the Flash and Aquaman? And apparently in this world is that here's why Suicide Squad is going to be okay. David Ayer is not Zack Snyder. Zack Snyder is not David Ayer. David Ayer is a much better director. He tells a much better story, and in the trailers alone, you can tell this film is going to be a lot better. I'll be honest, I like the Comic-Con trailer for Batman vs Superman, but it's Zack Snyder. He needs someone to guide him, because
You mean like a comic book?
not even that. You don't have to follow the comic book to make a good movie. It
No,
wasn't
but
a good movie.
that's part of what helps Marvel maintain so much of its popularity. They maintain
she's like the
scripting.
fifth
Well, yeah,
person to say
but
that.
but they don't.
Then it must be something impacting.
Yeah,
They
but
messed up Spider-Man 3 with Venom because they didn't
I
follow
stopped
it, so.
watching Spider-Man. They've made so many within the past decade that I'm just sick of it. And I loved Spider-Man. He was quippy
Until
in
he
a
was
more
over-
PG version of Deadpool.
yeah.
Well, did you like the version that was in Cap 3?
I did. I liked it. I felt like they were going back to the
Yeah.
original.
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially the fact that they did the cartoon costume.
I got a quick question. Since you like anti-heroes, did you like Lobo?
I don't know Lobo. I need to check that out.
I'll show him back in the store.
Okay. Thank you.
And there's been some rumor mills about, your boy The Rock possibly being Lobo,
thought
but
he
that's
was
just
going-
rumors tossed around. It's nothing confirmed. Yeah, but that
old dude
movie's
from Captain
Shazam and Black Adam, all that stuff has been placed on hold. So we don't really know when that
When
movie's
did that
coming out.
happen? When did that happen?
They played a couple months ago.
Oh, okay.
But he did come back out at the MTV Movie Awards saying, like, yes, this movie is still happening, but there's no official date, which lets me know that they don't know what they want to do.
Which means they're probably just waiting for a fan reaction.
Which is, Warner Brothers has always been very reactionary when it comes to their DC property.
Not Batman.
And what DC truly needs is a Kevin Feige-like character to be like, okay, here is the grand vision, here is the long game, here is the goal we want to reach, and these are the steps I think we should take to get there. Right now, they're just playing, oh, they like this, well, I guess we should do that. Oh, well, this is in, let's try that.
Until we bring
It's
out
like
more
following
Batman.
the vampire zombie craze for fucking teens.
Oh, man.
Who cares?
Zombies were cool until they got overexposed, and that's pretty much everything. But the vampires and zombies have gotten overexposed. There
You mean
is some
you
good
don't like Twilight?
I was more of a Blade fan.
Blade was awesome.
I gotta give you props for the Blade.
Sparkly vampires.
Except for Blade, the third one. The third Blade.
Oh,
The third one doesn't even exist. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Okay,
There's Blade
That is
1.
the bequeath, the movie which you will not speak of.
Oh, okay.
So there's Blade 1, there's Blade 2, and then that's it.
Then there's a parody movie.
Yeah, then there's a parody movie written by David Goyer, which is, I don't know, that guy is the most hit or miss guy.
I like the little Pomeranians that just like open their mouths and became. That was fucking weird.
You gotta understand something. That year, that little time period, Marvel was on some mutant dogs and all that movies. Because remember
at
the
that
Hulk
time,
movie,
my
the
friend
Hulk movie
actually
they
had
had the
just
mutant.
gotten a Pomeranian.
Oh.
It was kind of perfect, so I kept like poking her dog, trying to see if it. I was an idiot. I was in grade school, but
Hey, sometimes it's like that.
I
you know?
saw
It
Triple H
happens.
running down the street looking like he had a major case of constipation. Like,
oh my god, that was
and the
so
best
bad.
part was when he got shot in the face with a bow and arrow while he's walking like that, and I was just like,
Oh,
and Triple
also
H
the
had golds in
like
his
the
mouth,
platinum
too.
teeth or whatever it
gold
was.
fangs.
Whatever it was bad.
I think my favorite part of Blade was the fact that they could, especially number 2, was that they could sneak in the stupid humor at the same time
Yeah.
Blade was saying, "That's fucking stupid."
I still
But they
quote
still
this.
had it.
This is one of my quotes that I still use today. I used it like last week when Whistler was like, "What do you think? Sounds like a plan. What do you really think? You're gonna fuck us the first chance they get." I still use that whenever I see something on TV where I'm like, "Oh, they're gonna double cross that person."
Blade 1. Motherfucker, you out your damn mind?
Yeah.
When he got shot. Or the part, there's always some motherfuckers trying to skate uphill.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill.
I got a question for you.
Oh, go ahead.
All right, what do you think of the Ghostbusters? Because Tony, or whatever the hell that dude's
Okay.
name, the CEO for Sony
right, let's see.
Pictures,
We got
has
time.
been telling everyone that everybody who doesn't like the new Ghostbusters trailer is either sexist or racist. You're black.
All right.
What do you think?
Well, wait, you black?
I'm
shit,
I'm black.
You black? I didn't
Stop
know.
the podcast.
I'm
Oh, man.
sorry to surprise you. Did you know that you're full? Did you know that you're so
Hey.
full of shit? Your skin turned brown.
Yo, this is like the black white supremacist part 2.
Like, okay, so here's how I feel about. I'm someone who loves Ghostbusters.
Like the
I went-
original Ghostbusters.
Yeah, I
or
went
the
to see. I
cartoon.
went to see the re-release in theaters for the 20th anniversary.
Just to let you know, when I used to come home
or 30th
every
I
day,
think.
that was one of the first VHSs that my mom purchased with our brand new VCR, and I literally watched it every day when I come home from school.
Because it was awesome.
Yeah. But
So all right. There's a lot to unpack with this Ghostbusters thing because
Like the humor of boobies.
All right. We got to go back. We got to go back to when this movie has been trying to get made from Dan Aykroyd for the longest time. They had the video game, which sold over 1 million copies, and then Sony was like, "Oh,
This is popular."
Yeah, people might be interested in this." So then they start to go into production. Pre-production. They're looking around for
Actors
producers and directors, but Ivan Reitman has like final say over directors and stuff. So they always had that issue.
Are you talking about Egon? Did you play Egon?
No,
That's his name, right?
no, Ivan. Egon is
I thought his name was Egon. I thought his name was Ivan too.
Nah, I can't remember.
It's something else. Okay,
Harold
my bad.
Ramis.
Harold, my
Ramis.
bad.
Yeah. So anyway, sorry. All right. So him and Amy Pascal could never really get along. Amy Pascal always wanted to do a female-centric film, but she had some.
And that's great for a rom-com, but do what the Avengers did. Do what Suicide Squad did. Be completely diverse and not just fucking.
Yes.
I love you.
Yes.
You're so
Okay,
right.
look at Suicide Squad. They've got black, white, women, female. They've got a fucking crocodile, for Christ's sake.
Oh wait, they
Yeah,
got
sure.
an Asian too.
They've got, and not just an Asian, they got a Mexican.
Oh, you mean
and
they casted an Asian as an Asian? So they
Oh.
took
And in Australia.
We ain't gonna go into that ancient one,
Yeah.
12-Day Swinson. But anyway.
And a Mexican and an Australian. They've got an actual Australian playing Captain Boomerang.
Yes.
So,
Oh yeah, because he is Australian.
number one, that's fucking awesome. Because when you watch an
Yeah.
American or a British person try to do an Australian accent, it sounds like shit.
Well, it's weird. It sounds good to us because we don't know. But I'm sure in Australia they're like that guy sounds like a drunk Australian.
It
But-
sounds like a British person or like an American making a British accent does to British people.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
just sounds stupid, or like they say bloody too often or crikey too often.
Yeah.
It's just overdone.
So like they wanted to make this film, and she wanted to use what's the guy from Bridesmaids? The guy that did Bridesmaids. He did Spy. He's Melissa McCarthy's boy, the director. She wanted to, and his name escapes me right
She's
now.
dating him, or that's just
No, it's
she's
just
cool
like
with?
they're
Yeah,
cool,
okay.
like professionally. So she wanted to use him as the director. She kind of backdoored to get him in, and he wanted to do this
That's what she said.
female-centric. Oh man, see, I did not say that.
Happy Women's Appreciation Day.
So she got him as the director. He wanted to do this female-centric thing, and I was like, cool, fine, let's do it. Let's do it because I love Ghostbusters. I was
Right.
like, let's see what you got. And when they told us that it was going to be a reboot, I was like, I kind of want to continue the story. But I was like, you know what? If you're going to do a reboot, it's been 30 years, there's new technology and stuff.
At least
All
if
right,
you
I
waited
was-
a decent
I was
amount of
still-
time to do a reboot.
I was still like, yeah, because my idea for reboots is 30 years. If it's been 30 years, technology has jumped enough for y'all to take another stab at it.
And the
So-
ghosts look
It's only been
awesome.
20
Yeah.
though, if you think about when Ghostbusters 2
Well,
came
yeah,
out.
but I'm talking about the original. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
like,
okay.
so all right, so they come out. I look at the trailer, and it's almost a complete rip of the first film, which is like, well, why didn't you just continue it then? Because if you're just remaking the first film, there's no reason to even have the older actors in there because they're not playing themselves. So I don't get the point of it. And then when you retread the film, it's not funny anymore either.
They've
these
actually
jo-
made history on YouTube. Did you know that?
Yeah, the most disliked trailer.
More dislikes than like even the Gods of Egypt had more likes than dislike.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's tough.
It
Yeah,
had a
'cause Gods of
1.5
Egypt-
ratio, and the last time I looked, which was last week, the Ghostbusters trailer had a 0.58, which
Ew.
means they've got almost twice as many dislikes as likes.
So anyway, you see the trailer. The ghosts look good, but they don't look scary. They look more
Casper.
like
Yeah.
Haunted Mansion.
Yeah.
Yes,
Casper.
that's
It's-
exactly Haunted Mansion.
It looks almost exactly like
Especially
the
the
Haunted.
really tall dude.
Yeah, very Haunted Mansion, and Dan Aykroyd wanted to go more scarier, and well, I mean,
failed.
keep the horror. Well, they squeezed him out. He's not really, I mean, because when it comes to like screenwriters and stuff, you can take that and be like, all right, we bought this script. We can chop off the first 10 pages or the middle 8 pages or whatever. So
Or
they-
everything of actual fucking value.
Yes. So now we have this film that nobody's interested in because it's a retread of jokes that we've already enjoyed and loved and were done 3 times better 30 years ago. And then you have these ghosts that don't look scary. They look more like Haunted Mansion. So it's like, well, who are you trying to sell this to? Because if you're trying to sell this to the original people that loved it, they're 30, because I'm 33.
Yeah.
So people that originally loved it are probably between like 27 and like, I don't know, like
40-something,
40, maybe
45.
something like that area. So those people, if you're trying to sell it to them, they're looking at it like, well, these ghosts don't look scary. They look kind of kiddie. And if you're trying to
They
sell
look
it to
like
the
something
kids,
I'd see at Disney World. Yeah.
yeah, and if you're selling it to kids, I'm sure there's going to be some adult humor, unless they're going to try to like, kind of like tiptoe around the like the
Softball
boobies.
it.
Yeah, like the boobies and stuff. And it's just it's saddening because this is something that I really loved. I love Ghostbusters 1 and 2. I love the animated
So
series.
you clearly can't be racist because you're black.
Well,
But I
Yeah,
I clearly can't be sexist because I'm a woman.
Yeah.
Wait,
But
you're
wait,
a woman?
I know I'm dressed as Harley Quinn, even though I'm a girl. I know it would
You
look
seem
so
to
much
have-
better if I was like a boxy linebacker type person, because that's exactly the perfect outfit for a football player. But
I mean, you seem to have lady parts, so I would assume that you are a woman. But you don't seem to like the trailer either. So
no, weird. That must mean that it's there's not racism or sexism, and the movie just looks
Yeah,
like it's gonna
sometimes
fucking
it's just
suck.
sometimes
why
it's
don't
just
you
bad.
like it?
Because a lot of the things he said, mostly it looks like they're ripping off the original while just turning it into a fucking
Sex flip.
a chick flick. Like,
Yeah, it's almost.
and I'm not gonna lie and say that all girls like comics, but the girls that like comics don't just want to see women in their movies. Like, yeah, they may identify with Storm
They have to
or
be cool,
Jubilee.
too.
They can't just be fucking girls off the side of the road. And the scientist chick from the new Ghostbusters movie looks like they just pulled her out of her fucking lab and
Oh.
said, "Hey, you're gonna work on ghosts now."
Yeah, Paul Feig. That's his
Yes.
name. Paul Feig. Sorry, that's his name.
Okay.
Now,
Here's my issue.
Go ahead.
I've always said this. Why don't they just kind of follow the template from Ghostbusters Extreme, where they were diverse? They had a white guy, Latino guy.
There was a guy in a wheelchair. I remember that.
Yeah.
Because that would
And then
be
they
too
had
Suicide Squad.
they had a girl in there too. She was the one.
There were two
that-
girls, 'cause it wasn't
there was one
Janine
girl.
still there,
Yeah,
too?
well, Janine, but I mean on the actual team.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and then they actually had the old team come in when they faced a monster that was too much from back in the day. The old team came in and had to join forces with them. Like, they both separately tried to kick the butt of that monster's butt.
And that's why the
then they joined
reboot
together.
is so much worse than just like combining the two.
Yeah, like have a pass
Yeah,
of the
it's-
torch type movie.
Yeah,
That
it would have
be
been
better.
great to have and
Or
there's this.
kind of a continuation, like a bridge between them.
Yeah, where maybe occasionally one of the old guys kind of helps them out. Okay,
Like,
or
hey,
gives
maybe
advice.
we're getting too old for this. We need to create this new team.
Well, if you look online, Max Landis wrote a script way back when they were, accepting scripts for it. Max Landis' script for Ghostbusters 3, you read it and you're like, yeah, I just read this and it's better than the trailer that I saw. And I didn't, and this isn't even on the screen. And I know Max Landis, he has a persona, and people love or hate that persona. But the guy can create, the guy can write. And what he wrote for what his Ghostbusters 3 would have been was just, it was great.
For the uninitiated, who was Max?
Max Landis wrote Chronicle. He wrote American Ultra.
that movie was so fun.
What was he the director of Chronicle too?
Nah.
Was that the dude that he helped? Was he the one that they helped do Fantastic Four?
No. Yeah.
Oh.
Wait, the new one with like
The director of
Halle
Chronicle
Berry?
directed Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
He was just the writer.
Oh, but Max Landis is the one who created and wrote Chronicle.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought the director had wrote it.
No.
Oh, okay. All right.
And you're talking about I can't think of his name, but anyway, back to Ghostbusters. It's just sad when you look at it because you're like, this is going to be so bad that they're not going to touch Ghostbusters for another
40.
10, 15 years.
Yeah.
Maybe even, it might be 20 to 30. Because, I mean, it's been 30 since the last one. Well, 20, you can say 20 since the last one. But, I mean, they're not gonna-
25 because 1989.
All right,
It's
so-
2016
so,
now.
all right,
yeah.
so 25 years.
27 years.
So,
Yeah.
all right, so 27,
That's almost 30
so-
basically.
So
Yeah.
you might as well, for another 25 to 30 years, they're not going to touch this because it's not, it's just, it
No,
doesn't
it might be
look
longer
good.
because
It's
this
not
one
funny.
looks bad.
It's not funny.
Doomed from the start.
Yeah, it's doomed from the start.
You can't to fight. Okay, random guy from the street.
Nah, this is my boy Jason. Represent your clique.
Yeah, Jason. I got a gaming channel, Black Monkey D Luffy. Go check that out. But yeah, I feel like it was doomed from the start because certain movies have expectations, and the original. It's almost kind of like Star Wars as well, but the original Ghostbusters, like, it set such a bar and a standard to come back and to do anything less than they had the grittiness that was also in the old school ones. It's
Yeah.
like you almost have to go rated R, which is why, I appreciate a movie like Deadpool, and people have been hoping for, someone to step it up, which, side note, they might do a Deadpool Spider-Man movie collaboration.
Yeah, I
Hopefully
saw that.
and I hope they bring Carnage if they do something like that, or Venom. But anywho, but yeah, it was just, I felt like it was doomed from the start. The Ghostbusters movie, it's like, and then the corny lines. It's too corny.
Yeah,
The humor's too
a big thing. You just touched on
I
humor.
don't know
alert.
nothing about no ghosts, but I do know about the streets of New York.
Yeah, I'm
Makes
not.
it seem like it's,
I got a Cadillac.
Tracy Morgan.
Oh boy.
makes it seem like it's less for like women, which they did with the casting, and more for like 17-year-old boys with the humor.
Yeah, it's a large difference when you touched on the humor is
17-year-old
that
boys jump like
humor has changed.
I work at a GameStop, all of them.
Yeah, so it's like a big
I had
thing.
better humor at 17.
Yeah. Well,
You think you had better humor, but really,
Well,
your parents were rolling their eyes every word you came out of your mouth.
well, I mean, the big difference is humor isn't the same as it was. And Paul Feig said, I made a movie when he's of course been defending this movie because Sony has to try to. If you notice, you haven't seen any marketing for something this big. You would see marketing by now, but they don't want to spend the extra money because they are trying to brace for a bomb. So it's not
supposed to come out August.
It comes out in July.
Oh yeah.
Dude, we should see trailers
There's
by now.
actually a little bit of marketing, some
very
like pops
little.
and dorbs, but I
Yeah.
can't bring myself to buy it, and it looks really cool.
And
but
for
it would
someone-
remind me of this movie.
Yeah, and for someone who lives in LA, trust me, they're not marketing this thing. Civil War is like on Sunset Boulevard, the whole side of a building, and like
Everything is Civil
Jungle Book was everywhere.
Batman versus Superman
it
was everywhere.
Like you go into a mall, it's like the side of the wall and everything. You are not seeing anything for Ghostbusters.
No.
I saw the benches, the poster that they put on the bus benches. I saw one of those.
One.
One.
That's one more than I expected.
Yeah, so it's like they're bracing for a bomb because they know that they have a movie that's probably not going to be received well. And it's not because it's women, it's not because it's Paul, it's not because it's racist, it's because the humor isn't the same. They're trying to make Bridesmaids into Ghostbusters, and that's not what Ghostbusters is.
They use the Ghostbusters name, but they're not doing
Yeah,
Ghostbusters.
their comedy didn't come from gags. Their comedy came from conversation. That's why
And
they went.
situation.
That's
Yeah.
one big Twinkie.
Yeah. Or one of my favorite things. My parents bought me a Slinky once. I straightened it. It's hilarious, but it's not like
No.
But it's
Ray,
still hilarious.
The next time someone asks you if you're a god, you
Say
say
yes!
yes.
It's like so. It's not like these big like showy moments. It's part of the humor comes out of their relationship with each other.
What did they
You know
call
what I'm saying?
That lawyer that came in there. He's a Peckerwood.
Oh, what is it, like Wilson Packer or something like that?
he's
Or
like Peckerwood.
William Packer or whatever
Like,
his name.
yo, they were.
Yes, this guy has no dick. It's like, but it's just, it's normal. It's like, they just say it. It's not like they're like, here it comes, here's the joke. It's like they just said it and it happens. But like Paul Feig made this comment saying, I made the movie with the funniest women I know. And I'm like, really? Because Wanda Sykes, Roseanne Barr got something to say about you. Because I'm like, but of course they're not as young but Wanda Sykes and Roseanne Barr, just to hear what would come out of their mouths, I bought my ticket. These women, I'm sorry, they're kind of overexposed, and I don't think they're as funny as they think
You're
they
trying
are.
to force feed.
What was the woman who ran in The Boss? The larger, heavyset woman?
Melissa McCarthy.
Yeah. I bought the movie to that ticket. The plot, I didn't know. I didn't care what the plot was. I bought a ticket to go see that movie. Because she
Was
is
it
funny.
good?
Actually, it was really funny. Although
Spy
to
was
be fair,
really good.
I also got my friend drunk at that movie, so I was kind of laughing at her and the movie
Okay.
because she decided Jesus was speaking to her through my boobs.
Well, and that's all we have.
That's
And that's all we have for Chopping It Up Geek. I am OneYoungsta. This is my boy Avery.
Man, I wish I could get a sign like that.
and our stand-in girl, what's up?
Tegura, I will check out my channel at GeekyGirl Reviews.
All right. And our boy Jason.
What's up? You can check me out on YouTube, Black Monkey D. Luffy.
All right, word. And in closing, we say peace.